You got a shot or something?
Yeah. All right, welcome into Room Full of Football.
See, now I'm going to be thinking about the whole time.
We're gonna be talking about the AFC East and the NFC East record predictions. But first, we're gonna start off with some tiers. Let's get into it. We'll start with Jordan. So up top.
All right, start crying.
Oh, let me move to the middle.
Start crying.
Why?
You said we're doing tears.
Yeah. All right. A more thorough acclamation. I don't know what the word is. All right. Should I go top to bottom, bottom to top?
Top to bottom.
All right. We got the Super. Oh, and everything's ranked here, left to right. We got the Super Bowl caliber teams, right? Rams, of course, dog. You know, we're gonna. If we don't repeat, we have a very good chance to, right? I think we've upgraded our defense in a way. Offense might start slow, but it should be better with Stafford having another year under his belt. I like the moves the Raiders made. I think they're the winners of the offseason. After looking at the Bills' schedule, I think it's a little tougher than I thought, but I'll give them third still.
So let me ask you this: why is there no other NFC team in there, but there's two AFC teams?
Well, I mean, I was thinking about putting the Packers up there, but, like, I don't know. I really think they could either be, like, very good or, like, 7-win team.
I was about to say, I think this is going to be one of the worst years they've had.
So, like, I don't know. It's kind of just respect to Aaron Rodgers at this point is why they're up there. But, I don't know. I think the Ravens, Lamar Jackson's about to punch a lot of people in the mouth. Chiefs are always the Chiefs. Saints are good. I guess it's just which Jameis Winston are we getting? Week 1 Jameis or everything prior to that? And then, I don't know. I kind of with Wyatt.
That sounds good.
I'm kind of with Wyatt that the Bengals kind of, I don't want to say lucked into the Super Bowl, but like literally they could have lost all those games and they could have won all those games like they did.
Yeah, they won by like 3 points in each.
I mean, the Raiders almost had them.
Come on.
Then, I don't know. What's that red one? Something's probably going to go wrong?
Yeah, something will go wrong.
I don't know. Like, with those, like, punch them in the mouth, run-heavy teams, I always feel like something could go wrong with their offense. Whether the running back gets hurt or the quarterback's just not capable of carrying the team for long enough. The Chargers, I just think, is too young. The Bucks, I think, are too old. And then that orange, the Jarvis Landry, you know, that they're good, but, you know, just under that level.
So they're above average, but they're under something will go wrong.
Yeah, these are my, like, 8 in a tie to...
Like, if you wanted to start your franchise, you would start with these teams.
Yeah, these are the teams you want to push into that level. I don't know, I like all these teams, but, you know, I can see them barely sliding into the playoffs or just barely missing it. So that's why all those teams are there, especially the Cardinals. The Dolphins I'm really excited to see after seeing Tua's 65-yard bomb. That's it, average?
Average, just above, just below.
So the Steelers are always going to be at least average, I think.
Not just below.
Huh?
Not just below.
Nah, it's hard to see them having a losing record. Eagles and Cowboys, that division is basically below average, so can't really hit a higher ceiling than that. Falcons, I don't know. They're always like in the mid. And then...
The Daniel Jones.
Yeah, this is that tier that's like you're about to run into the end zone, but then you trip right before. So you're tripping right before below average. In my opinion, the Jets are a year away. The Commanders are a quarterback away. Panthers are health away. And the Lions are too young. And then the floor is, come on, are any of these teams going to win plus 5 wins? I doubt it. Maybe
Even
the
with
Giants.
Watson's only 6 game suspension.
Yeah, that's going to be like a weird cloud all season, I think.
Yeah,
all the players got to, like, respond to that. And I mean, they still got a really good defense, but I don't know. I'd like to be surprised. Let me see them jump into that pink. Maybe they can get the Jarvis.
Bad color.
It fits with Deshaun Watson.
Jump into the... It does. All right, so that was Jordan's. We're going to move on to Christian's now. Up top, we got...
Do you need the middle?
You got Super Bowl contenders if it's not rigged.
I mean, the Bills are good. They have everything they need to be a Super Bowl contender. Saints are really good. We got a good defense. It does just depend on how Jameis plays. I think Lamar and the Ravens are coming out with a chip on their shoulder, so they're going to play really good. Rams basically got the same team, lost a few players, but they'll still be there.
Woo!
And then the Bengals also, I think they actually got better than last year, so we'll see if they can build off last year's momentum.
And then if it's rigged,
If it is rigged, Tampa Bay, because basically Tom Brady kind of announced it beforehand that this is his last season, so I feel like if he wins it again, it's going to be like the Ray Lewis effect.
I mean, could go, but probably not.
Yeah, like all those teams are good, but they always have something missing that keeps them from going over the hump.
ESPN is wrong about.
Yeah, ESPN be saying all these teams are Super Bowl sleepers, and I'm like, no, they're not.
The
Who says that about
Commanders?
the Panthers
Yeah.
or the
The
Commanders?
Panthers?
Yeah.
Oh.
They say with healthy Christian McCaffrey and now Baker Mayfield, they can easily make a playoff run. I was like, what? And then the Commanders, they say Carson Wentz can either make them a Super Bowl team or make them worse, and they're guessing Super Bowl team. I'm like, Carson Wentz?
Can we talk playoffs before we throw right into the Super Bowl?
Cowboys, we all know how overhyped they have the Cowboys.
The
Cardinals, I don't see it. Besides Kyler Murray, and he's still not that proven. What they have?
Hopkins?
Not
He's
for
not
6
even
weeks.
playing, and he's old now.
Hollywood?
Old J.J. Watt.
Wait,
Hollywood's
old.
hurt.
Old.
Buddha
Russell
Baker?
Wilson's older than Hopkins.
J.J. Watt.
No, Hopkins.
Quarterback is different than receiver,
Russell Wilson's bust.
and I don't think he is. How old is D-Hop? You gotta be like
Probably like
33 now.
31, 32.
So like
Russell.
maybe a year younger.
Oh,
But he's
okay.
he's getting blasted all the time. And then we got
Kinda
just
there.
kind of there. All these teams will be, some might be okay, some will be like 500, nothing special out of them.
DeAndre Hopkins is 30.
Oh.
He just turned 30.
3 years. Chokes more than a porn star.
We all know how bad the Packers choke. And this year, I think they're going to choke all season, not just the playoffs. Falcons, I mean, they gave up, 6 games where they had a double-digit lead last year? And now they have a worse team, probably. Well, Mariota might be better than Matt Ryan.
But they also don't have Ridley at all.
Yeah, true.
That's their best receiver.
Hey, they got Drake London, bro.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Isn't
put.
he injured for like the first 3 weeks?
I tried
I
to
don't
put the
think so.
Falcons.
Still, because he got hurt in the national championship.
I mean, I just seen him moss somebody yesterday
Or in the
or the day before.
Oh, really? So he's playing?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of somebody else? Oh, I'm thinking of Jamison Williams.
Yeah, I wanted to put the Falcons in Cheeks also, but it wouldn't let me duplicate. So then Cheeks, like you said, I don't see any of these teams going more than 7 wins. If seven is a stretch. Out of those teams, I think the only one that could get 7 wins is the Browns. If it isn't too much of a controversy, and if Deshaun Watson's only 6-game suspension holds. I mean, maybe the Jets, but I don't. That's another team that could also been in the ESPN is wrong about, because they be talking about the Jets like they're about to have a breakout season too, and I'm like, they haven't done anything else.
I'd be talking about the Jets like they're about to have a breakout season.
Looking at their schedule, though, when
Exactly.
we were doing them, I was like, oh, man.
Wait, the
That
Jets?
I
I thought the
think
Jets
so.
have an easy ass schedule.
Dude,
Bro, that division
Is
plays
underrated.
a lot of good teams.
The
Bills,
Bills
Ravens.
mainly play a lot of good teams.
dude,
the
I think
Jets,
that division's underrated.
this,
as a
the
whole,
East.
I
yeah,
think so.
I think so
the
too.
AFC East is underrated.
Yeah,
Because
because
I
like,
think the Dolphins might be decent this year.
and the Patriots are.
If they
Bill
had someone
Belichick.
besides Tua, I think they'd be decent.
All right, so we'll go over mine real quick. I got the longest one. All right, so we're gonna start fan favorites to win the Super Bowl. You got the Bills and the Chiefs. You got the Rams and the Bucks. Obviously, everybody's high on them. That's the same for basically all of us. I got the will win conference, then lose the division round playoff game. Titans and Packers. It's just a joke. Quarterback is a dog. you got Zach Wilson, dog. Joe Burrow, dog. Jameis Wilson, Jameis Winston, dog. You got overhyped but won't make the playoffs. Broncos, Chargers, Colts, just like last year. Colts and Chargers. Broncos not even going 500.
You're fucking that take, bro. They were almost 500 last year.
The might actually be the best team in the NFL. Raiders and Ravens.
Possibly.
I seen Jordan talking about this, and I'm like, actually, that makes sense because I have that too. Like that, like Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, that might be the best team, like quarterback receiver duo ever, especially with Hunter Renfrow because he already has the connection with Hunter.
Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs should have a bounce back year because he's kind of had like a couple down years now.
No more murderers on the team.
Gonna shock the NFL.
Or racist coach.
The Lions. I would also have the Jets here, but they had to be in the dog list. We got RIP, the Browns, because they just shit away their organization every time that
Every time
good.
they have some promise, they just flush it.
They're like, oh, Baker played hurt last year and we still almost went 500? Fuck him. What up, Deshaun? Come on through. Oh, Deshaun might actually not get to play for us? Guess we fucked ourselves.
They have
Signed
Jacoby
Josh
Brissett
Rosen.
and Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
Is Case Keenum still there?
Fighting for the first draft pick in the 2023 draft. I think that's
disrespect on the Falcons, bro.
they're not going to be good.
They have Drake London. They have Kyle Pitts. That could be the greatest receiver tight end combo in like 3 years.
Hear me out. Delaney Walker. I mean, fucking, what's his name from the Raiders? Weller?
Darren Waller.
Darren Waller. Well, I was thinking Delaney Walker from the Titans. Darren Waller, Devontae Adams. Come on.
Juju,
It's the
Travis
young version.
Debo.
That's why
And
that's why I said
George
like
Kittle.
3 years, guys. Let those guys age out. And
Travis
then
Kelsey
it's
and
their time.
in 3 years from now.
They could be like.
I
the
get it. I
best.
thought you were saying since 3 years ago. I was like, what?
They just got in the league.
We got
That's why I was like,
the
I know.
Debo Samuel category because this team is just Debo.
Did you also see that he said that stuff about him not wanting to play running back anymore was BS?
Really?
Probably just trying to get them out of there.
He said, why would I not want to help the team in any way I can?
And pad his
If
stats.
he wanted to
Like,
get out of there, why would he get all that, accept that contract?
Huh?
If he wanted to get out of there, why would he accept that contract?
Well, now I meant like in the beginning when
I
he
think it
first
was
said
just.
it.
I think it was just contract negotiation tactic.
we got the average white QBs. Mitch Trubisky, got Kirk Cousins, got Mac Jones, average white QBs. No dog in them. Just there.
Like how you didn't say Kirk Cousins.
I did say Kirk Cousins.
You said Mitch Trubisky.
Mac Jones and Kirk Cousins.
Did he?
I think he said Kirk Cousins second.
I did. Best sophomore quarterback, Justin Fields.
Oh my god.
Who's he competing
He
with?
literally had the worst stat of all the stuff.
Trevor Lawrence, I think.
Mac Jones,
Mac Jones.
Zach
Trevor Lawrence,
Wilson,
Mac Jones,
Trey
Zach
Lance,
Wilson, Trey Lance.
Kyle Trask,
Why do you
Davis
keep
Mills.
saying him? He hasn't started the game.
Because Kyle Trask is still better than Trevor Lawrence.
He's also better than Justin Fields.
No. Oklahoma Heisman QBs. You got the Cardinals with Kyler Murray. You got the Panthers with Baker Mayfield.
It's the best you can come up with him.
Jalen Hurts should be in there.
He wasn't a Heisman.
He should have been.
And then we got the Miami Dolphins.
Where's that fan vote team with Johnny Manziel?
We got the Miami Dolphins in a category of their own because it's just the Miami Dolphins.
You should have put Tyreek Hill.
And then the best division of
Waddle.
them all, the NFC East.
So you're playing there at the bottom.
No, I'm just implying that they're the NFC East.
This is some Andy Samberg here.
Hell yeah. There's some good humor, man. Alright, so that's our tiers. Thanks for the one person watching.
He doesn't look as punchable as Andy Samberg.
Why does Andy Samberg look punchable?
He just has those cheeks, bro.
Alright, now we're going to get into our AFC and NFC East predictions. Christian, you want to start us off?
Yeah.
Had the
Alright.
paper, forgot it.
Is that what you were looking for?
No, I was looking for my bandana, but I need it.
Alright. AFC East. I got the Bills winning the division, 14-3.
14-3.
Bro, you look at. I was looking at their schedule. And there's honestly only like 3 losses that I can be like, yeah, they'll probably lose that one.
Bro, they have like 8 hard games.
All right, but not teams better than them.
Are we all saying the Bills get a record right now?
Yeah, we
that's
can
how
also-
we did it last time. So they're beating the Rams. I have them losing, beating the Titans, beating the Dolphins. I think I have them losing to the Ravens, beating the Steelers. They lose to the Chiefs this time, but they'll beat them in the playoffs. And then I have them winning the rest.
You got them beating the Packers.
Yes.
You got them beating the Jets both times.
Yes.
You got them beating the Lions.
Yes.
You got them beating the Patriots both times.
Yes.
You got them beating the Bengals at the Bengal Stadium.
Yes.
This man's high on the Bills. What you got him?
10-7.
I'm not gonna lie. I also have them 10-7.
Dang, 10-7.
I gave them 2 losses to start the season, a win, 2 losses, a win, a loss, and then they win like 9 straight and then lose the last 2. That's what I had.
So him having them lose to the Rams and the Titans is pretty smart. The Titans have literally shit on the Bills in the regular season the last 2 years. Like, and I'm not talking like beat them by 7. I'm talking like 49-7.
I just think you guys are a bad matchup for them.
I don't think they can contain Derrick Henry. That's literally like Derrick Henry rushes for like 175 yards against them every time. All of his highlights are off of Bills players
I like
and
Vaughn,
Jags.
but he's probably like not going to help at all with Derrick Henry.
And he's older now.
Because, well, one, he's coming off the edge. And
Yeah.
he'll never meet Derrick Henry just one-on-one like
Exactly.
that.
It's and Derrick Henry can get the edge and go one-on-one against cornerbacks against the Bills for some reason every single year, and he just eats up them cornerbacks.
Well, see, that type of stuff is what has kept the Bills from a Super Bowl so far. I think they'll clean that up this year.
You know, if what I have happens, they're like what 4-1 in the first, or 1-4 in the first 5 weeks. Who's that third game?
It's I think the Ravens. Nope, the Dolphins.
Yeah, so I gave him that, and then gave him 2 more losses after that.
Ravens and the Steelers.
Hey, the Steelers like to sneak teams, man.
That's
I'm
true.
telling
What
you.
about the Chiefs? You got them beating the Chiefs?
I
You
think
got
I
'em-
did.
What the hell?
Yep, a win and then a loss, and then they just went out until the last 2 games.
Bengals and Patriots.
Patriots like to ruin seasons.
See, I got them splitting the Jets. All right, who's next?
Patriots.
All right.
Patriots, I got 9-8. I have them beating the Dolphins both times. I have them beating the Steelers, losing to the Ravens, losing to the Packers, beating the Lions, beating the Browns. Actually, no, that's a team I have the Browns. And then beating the Bears, going 1-1 with the Jets, losing to the Colts, losing to the Vikings, losing to the Bills both times, beating the Cardinals, losing to the Raiders, losing to the Bengals, and then beating the Dolphins.
So are you saying 8-9?
Did I say that? No, I said 9-8.
But then you said the Browns were gonna win. Was that part of that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had them going 8-9.
I have them 6-11.
The Patriots? Why?
6-11.
How are they worse than last year?
Yeah. I mean, I have them a worse record too, but not that worse.
I just see them losing a lot. Like you guys said, I mean, this division plays hard teams. And I have them losing those hard games and then splitting the games with. Well, I got them losing both to the Bills. I got them splitting with the Jets and splitting with the Dolphins. So I don't know. I just don't see them being much better. They lost pieces on defense. They gained what? 1 receiver with Devontae Parker.
He brought in Jabril Peppers.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
So I got the Jets at 8-9. They're losing losing the Ravens, beating the Browns, losing to the Bengals, losing to the Steelers, beating the Dolphins once and losing once, losing to the Packers, losing to the Broncos, 1-1 with the Patriots, losing to the Bills both times, beating the Bears, beating the Vikings, losing to the Lions, beating the Jags, beating the Seahawks.
I'll agree with you guys. I like the Jets' future, but Rome wasn't built in a night. So,
8, 9. How's that built?
bro, they won like a game last year.
They won. Didn't they win more than that?
I'm giving them 5 and 12. I actually have them losing, winning, and then losing like the next 8 games. So that's what I got for them.
They
Yeah, this is going to
won
shock
4
you guys.
games last week.
4? I don't see them doubling that.
I see him tripling it.
I bet they have a tougher schedule.
You have them 12 wins.
12 and 5.
No way.
You don't believe that.
Yes.
You don't believe that.
Off
These
of
hot
what?
takes out
Yeah,
here.
based off of what?
Bro, that team is actually nice.
Who? Who's
Zach Wilson.
Bro,
Chris
you slept
Olave.
with one mom and you got him.
Chris, bro, that receiving core is nice. That running back, Michael Carter,
Did you
is
say
nice.
Chris Olave?
Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis, Jameis Jameis Wilson
These are all.
or
This is
something?
the same teams last year.
Except they have good rookies.
Who?
Garrett Wilson,
One guy.
Wilson.
One receiver.
Sauce Gardner, dog.
Sauce Gardner, exactly. Their defense is better. Their offense is better.
Who's that linebacker they brought in?
They bought fucking.
No, they drafted him.
Oh.
From the
He was
I know.
supposed to.
Georgia, right?
I think so.
They
He was
took
supposed to be like
Marcus
a top
Williams
pick.
from us.
Yeah, they're supposed to,
Marcus
and he
Williams.
they picked him up in like
That's
the
guy who
third
missed
round,
Stephon
right?
Diggs on that.
He's learned.
So they picked him up in the
Yeah,
third
he's
because of his
pretty good
injury.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name, but I know who you're talking about. But
Jermaine Johnson, bro.
the
3 first-round picks, man.
the Jets are about to be nice.
I have them the same as last year.
4 wins.
No, actually no. You're right. I already said they're 8, 9. But like that's what 3 first-round picks the next season will get you. Is
One
No,
more
Zach
win.
four more
Wilson.
wins.
Zach Wilson's gonna stay healthy this year.
That was not an issue. Zach Wilson is not that good.
Can I see their
What do
schedule?
you mean he's not that
With
good?
the Jets.
Yeah. So I want to see why I gave them 7 straight losses.
So you said
Probably Bengals, Steelers, Dolphins,
Dolphins,
Packers,
Packers,
Broncos,
Broncos,
Patriots, Bills, Patriots.
Listen to that, bro.
That's a
That's
stacked ass.
that's
Yeah.
well,
stuff.
for you
The only
guys.
one I'm a little iffy about is the Steelers.
I don't think the Broncos are that good.
Yeah, we know.
That's why I
But
can't-
are the Jets that good?
better than the bro? Yes,
Bro, if you look at those teams and you honestly say that the Jets have a better team than the Broncos, you're insane.
yes, they do.
This man's like implying Ohio State could beat the Broncos next season right now.
But they could. Ohio State's about to win the national championship.
That doesn't mean they could win a NFL,
NFL
game.
game. Bro, Jackson Smith and Jigba, come on.
Who's next?
The Dolphins. I have them going 4 and 13.
Bro, come on. Are you kidding?
What do you got them?
I gave them 8 and 9.
I think the Eagles will beat them. It'd be hard for them to get a win on the Patriots. The Ravens will beat them. The Bills will beat them. The Bengals will beat them. I think they'll split with the Jets. The Vikings will be a hard game. Steelers are like on par with them. The Lions might be better than them. They'll beat the Bears. They'll probably beat the Browns. They'll beat the Texans.
Do you
They're
think
not
this
beating
team?
the 49ers. They're not beating the Chargers. They're not beating the Packers.
Do you think they're worse than last year?
Jarvis fucking Landry.
We already covered that.
The only thing that they got better was Tyreek Hill, and I don't think.
Run Chase Edmonds. And Mossert. Mozart.
Okay, but I feel like that when they had Kenyon Drake and stuff,
Kenyon Drake is no.
you just put him in that Raiders thing.
Yeah, he's a good backup.
So who's their starter?
Chase Edmonds. Or Mozart.
You're saying
Or-
Chase Edmonds is much better than Kenyon Drake.
No, but they have a committee of running backs now. They just had Kenyon Drake as their best running back back then.
They had Gaskins and Kenyon Drake.
Who's Gaskins?
He's just as good as
What?
football. We don't know football. Why you on the comments? Get out of here. Go back to Indiana where your people don't know how to drive and it smells like trash.
harsh.
I got the Dolphins 6-11.
Oh, y'all hate.
I'm not hating. I just think
Hater.
they're.
Bro,
bro.
you're talking about the Jets lineup. Did you see that lineup? That's a stacked
Bro,
ass game.
the Dolphins won like 8 games last year?
I don't know.
They won like 5, 6 in a row. Now Waddle's another year better. They brought in a top receiver. They brought in some running backs. A new coach.
I don't think Tyreek Hill fits with their game plan,
He'll make it fit, dog.
and I don't think.
Well, and I think their division got better too.
I agree
Exactly.
with that.
And going in with a new coach who.
I just don't see why they'll have that drastic of a change of a record.
What, 2 games?
What'd you say?
6-11. They went 8-9 last year. 6-11.
Hey, but he had 4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's only 2 more games.
Yeah, that's
From me, that's 4 total games.
that's negative 50% for them, bro. That's a lot.
There's 2 teams that are.
All right, let's go NFC East. I'll start this time. I got the Eagles winning it with 11-6.
I think I gave the Eagles 10-7. Yeah, 10-7.
What you got the Eagles?
Got the Eagles 10-7 as well.
All right. Well, I got the Commanders coming in second with 10-7.
9-8.
I gave the Commanders 6-11.
Yeah, you have no hope in the Commanders, huh?
Bro, I gave them a win and then 4 straight losses. That's hard to come back from. I don't remember who those 4 losses are against, but I'm just saying.
I got the Cowboys 8-9.
I gave the Cowboys 7-10.
8-9 as well.
And I got the
Suck.
Giants 4-13.
5-12.
Yeah, I don't know how, but I put 7-10.
You got.
Got a lot of faith in
Wait,
Daniel
wait.
Jones.
You have
I guess.
the Commanders 6-11, and the Giants 7-10.
I went through the schedules one by one, bro. And hold on, let's see, LW 4 L's. So I have them 1-5 to start the season, but then I gave them 2, 4, 5 wins in a row.
You think they're winning 5 games in a row?
I don't know who those games are against. 2, 4, actually 6 games in a row. Who are those teams?
Yeah, that's nuts. We went through our sets really quickly.
Hey man, we're missing a person.
That is true.
Somebody vamp. I'm looking up the schedule.
Well, I was okay. So vamping.
All right.
We're vamping right
Jacksonville, Seattle, Houston, Detroit, Dallas, Washington. I think they could win those 6.
now. They're not beating Dallas. They're not beating. I mean,
Why
they're
is
not-
Dallas so
They're
invincible?
not beating Detroit, and they're not beating Washington. That's who I meant.
Why is Detroit so invincible?
Because Detroit's gonna be
The
better than you
Washington.
think, bro. They're gonna be better than you think. bro.
Washington's arguably worse than the Cowboys.
Nah.
How?
You said Detroit's worse than the Cowboys?
No,
Or
I said
Washington's worse?
Washington. How are they better than the Cowboys?
Well, they have a better quarterback.
Maybe.
They have better receivers.
Do they?
Terry McLaurin is better than CeeDee Lamb.
We'll see.
It's a fact.
Put CeeDee Lamb on a trash team where there's no other weapons to catch and see if he puts up less than 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns like Terry McLaurin did.
He will.
I'm just saying.
Terry McLaurin go?
The Ohio State University. Where did CeeDee Lamb go?
Hey, I'm just saying.
You don't know?
I'm putting up the numbers.
Because I know.
I'm just-
Yeah, but I'm just saying how you're being biased right now.
He went to Oklahoma. So look at Jordan.
I'm just saying.
Alright.
CD had more yards, less targets last year, bro.
You know who else went to Oklahoma that Jordan's not biased about? Amari Cooper.
Marty didn't
Yeah,
go
he
up.
went down.
Baker.
You said the Panthers will be better.
All right, so CD only had more yards, touchdowns, and less targets than your boy,
But
with better weapons around.
what
him
about
also.
drops?
Bro, your guy had more targets.
That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean they were accurate. He had
Are you
What-
saying
Tyler
Dak throws an
Heineke?
accurate ball?
more than Taylor Heineke.
Does he?
Yeah, you want Taylor Heineke on your team?
I don't want Dak on my team either.
They both could get to the playoffs and lose the first game.
Taylor Heineke made it to the playoffs?
Yeah, they lost to the Patriots. I mean, the
Oh, yeah.
Bucks.
No, that was when.
Oh, it was Heineke.
No, it wasn't. It was.
Against the Bucks in that playoff game, that was Heineke.
No, it wasn't. It was Alex Smith.
Alex Smith's leg was destroyed by
Which game?
the playoff game against the.
What team was he?
He was on the Commanders.
Washington.
You're talking about when the Commanders had a losing record and made it?
Yeah, to play the Bucks when they went to win the Super Bowl.
Alex Smith was the quarterback.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Maybe at the start of the season.
he
No, I'm
was.
telling you, he played in that. They had won their first playoff game against the Eagles, I'm pretty sure. Alex Smith won that game. Because I remember him getting interviewed after.
See? Since playoffs.
Wait, go back though.
That's insinuating Heineke played him
No,
in that
played
playoff game.
It was
Beats Taylor Heineke. Washington
Okay, Alex
team.
Smith got hurt that game, but Alex Smith beat the Eagles that season in the playoffs in the first game.
This was the first game. This is the wild card.
Then it was the game to get into the playoffs. Alex Smith.
Maybe.
So Alex Smith must have got hurt in that game, and then Taylor Heineke came in, but Alex Smith got them there.
I'm saying. They both lost in the first round. That's all I'm saying.
So what are you saying about the Titans?
Well,
They always lose in the first round.
We didn't lose in the first round last year.
match up with the Bills.
Because you didn't play in the first round. They didn't match up with the Bills. They lost to.
No, that's all I'm saying. If they want to get past the first round, match up with the Bills. Wow, it really had me walk all the way over here to not move.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
All right, so we got through our tiers. We got through our
CeeDee
record
Lamb's better
predictions.
than Terry McLaurin.
He's not, but
The number said he was.
It was better than both. Jarvis Landry.
You know where Jarvis Landry went to college, right?
The LSU University.
Lassue.
Duke University. All right, so let's talk to Deshaun Watson. Suspended 6 games. You guys think that's fair? You don't
Should
think
be
it's fair?
more.
Should be more. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know if it should be more, should be less. I like to believe in innocent until proven guilty.
you don't think he was proven guilty.
At the moment, it doesn't look good, but it's nothing's proven.
The reason he can't be proven guilty is because he's settled.
Would you settle
That's the woman's fault.
I don't know. I wouldn't do it. So.
if Betty White raped you? Would you settle or would you sue her?
I would sue her.
What? So why did so many people settle?
Because the money's enticing at first, and you don't have to go through all that court.
That's what I'm saying.
But they would have got way more if they took it to trial.
Unless they didn't think they could win.
The only reason they didn't think they could win is because he can afford any lawyer in the world.
Yeah, but they could have just got a lawyer and made him pay for the lawyer for making them go through trial.
But most of those girls don't want their face and name out publicly about this.
I'll admit it
Same
don't look
one.
good. I'm just saying.
I mean, it'd be different if it was 1, maybe 2, but 30.
My
Well,
thing
like-
is,
And they have it on record that he has requested over 60 different women in the last 17 months for massages. How's that a coincidence?
I'm just saying, right? If I was getting Uber Eats every day, right?
That's totally different.
Hold on. All right.
If you found one good masseuse, why would you still have to keep requesting them?
In case someone was better.
But if you found a good one, why are you gonna keep looking?
In case someone's better.
You're just gonna keep going nonstop. How do you ever know when it's not gonna get better?
Because I'll run out of people at some point.
That's not how life works.
I mean, I agree, it's a little weird, but I mean, if I could see that.
But what about the fact that, like Derek was telling me earlier, Calvin Ridley's out the whole season for $500 bet. How's that not
one
as
bet.
bad? How's that worse?
Because it's proven. The proof is there. He did break the rules.
Okay, then why did Ben Roethlisberger get 6 games for one girl, which was also settled.
Different time.
It's a worse time now.
Maybe. All right, but I'm just saying, like, it was different. A judge went through all the evidence and said this back then. The commissioner just gave him 6 games.
Well, that's why we don't really know how many games.
But didn't the commissioner give Ray Rice 2 games and then no team would just pick him up?
No,
I don't know, it was something. Like, I think he got suspended, and then they extended it, and then they settled with him, and then he just never got a team to pick him up.
okay, what about Tyreek Hill? Did he even get suspended?
Thought he did. I don't know, though.
Or wasn't Kareem Hunt only 6 games too? And he literally was on video kicking that chick.
Didn't Adrian Peterson get suspended for
He did.
spanking his child?
Something like that.
See, and these are proven ones, and they're still only
But
getting 6
spanking
games,
your
so
child.
they're proving or not proving. No, he was beating him with a stick. He wasn't
Bro,
just spanking
you know
him.
how many kids grew up that way?
That's not okay. Doesn't make it alright.
Why?
I mean, a couple like a spank, yeah, but with a stick.
It's called a
repeatedly,
switch, bro.
A
Was he
what?
hitting him in the back or just in the ass?
He was just hitting him, like whipping
Oh,
him.
just,
Yeah.
okay, that's not okay. But like,
any weapon, you should not be hitting your child
You've-
with a weapon.
so no belt.
That's borderline.
The switch and the belt is basically the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
I
Like,
mean-
you never got told to go outside and pick your switch,
No,
bro.
I've been hit with stuff, but they never had me pick it.
They make growing up with army parents at
Okay.
least.
Are you gonna make Lincoln and Logan go and do that?
I barely spank my kids.
Exactly. So you know that it was wrong when they were hitting you.
Things have changed.
That's true.
Okay, I think for the better that we're not beating our kids.
No, it's for better. I'm just saying. I would just like proof before I
Rule them guilty.
shoot Deshaun in the back of the head.
If he loses a season, he's guaranteed $45 million. How's that?
Ethically, I wouldn't feel right if for some reason news came out that they all just bound together to get their checks.
So did he?
But that's part of it also is like, I don't feel bad because why do these celebrities always put themselves in these situations? Just
yeah,
be
there
normal.
there
Maybe
was
he
no
naive.
reason.
Huh?
Maybe he was naive.
There's no reason
He
for him
was
to.
naive as in he was like, oh, they can't touch me. I'm too powerful.
But did he sit out last season because of this, or did he just choose to sit out?
He sat out because of the
First out.
contract negotiations.
Oh.
Then the allegations came in after.
That's nuts. If he misses 2 seasons, he might not bounce back.
I mean,
Michael Vick did.
Josh Gordon.
You know he's still in the Chiefs.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So how come Colin Kaepernick will never get picked?
Racism.
Money.
Because he always just demanded too much.
No, I just think if a team signed him, they would think, oh, we're gonna lose 15-20% of our profits.
Well, I'm pretty
Not worth
sure.
it.
I'm pretty sure teams offered him contracts, and he just always declined them because he thought he was being lowballed.
No, the only offers he got were to be like a backer.
Okay,
That's better than nothing.
he should
though.
have to fight for a starting position. Why?
How? If he was good already.
Because he already sat out.
So why did Deshaun Watson not have to go against
Because
Baker?
it's the Browns.
The Browns were worse back then.
Deshaun
Well,
Watson
they-
sat out too. We were just talking about it.
No, but what I'm saying is Baker. I don't personally think Deshaun should have just got handed the starting position in Cleveland. I don't even think they should have went after Deshaun because they had Baker. I think Baker's just as good as Deshaun was.
No allegations. I'm taking Deshaun 10 times out of 10. over
Yeah, but
Baker.
if you look at the stats, they're not much different.
Yes, they
No, they're not.
are.
Compare them.
I will.
First 3 or 4 years or whatever.
But I think in their primes, I'm taking Cap over Deshaun Watson.
Bro, Colin, he had like one good season.
No, he had like 3 good seasons.
He had one good run in the playoffs, and then
Even his last year, he only threw 2 picks.
who, Cap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he wasn't putting up like massive numbers.
Think about this. He played in our division for like 6 years or whatever. Never threw a pick to us.
Yeah, but your defense wasn't that good.
Yeah, it's better than yours.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No,
Our defense is always better than yours.
you had Jeff Fisher.
Yeah, it's better defense than yours.
I know that it's not a better.
No, it was better defense.
No, it wasn't.
We picked off Russell Wilson.
Yeah, again, Russ isn't that good.
We picked off Tom Brady. Picked off Aaron Rodgers. Picked off Drew Brees. Couldn't get Colin Kaepernick.
Attempts? How many attempts did he have again?
More than Jimmy Garoppolo. We picked him off.
Yeah, you're comparing Jimmy Garoppolo.
I hate that they don't show rushing abilities.
So I'm not so sure how QBR works, but we're talking 1st, 14th, 7th, and 13th, where Baker is 25th, 19th, 10th, and 29th. He's only been top 10 once. He's only been top 15 once. Let me get like some stats though, man.
Here, you look up Deshaun stats.
Oh wait, yeah, StatMuse is pretty good, usually. Yep, this is just a show. There's too much dead noise.
Yeah.
Because you guys start looking up a bunch of stats.
Alright. So Deshaun's played 6 less games, right? Has a 6% higher percentage. He's thrown more yards. Averages more yards per throw. More yards per game. More touchdowns. More touchdown percentage. Less interceptions. He's been sacked more. And he has about a 24 higher QB rating.
Well, he has about a 17 higher QB rating.
Yeah, 17.
What is SCKY?
What? Oh. Sack yards, I'm guessing? I'm just saying, it's pretty cut and dry that Deshaun's better.
It's not cut and dry.
Bro, he played 6 less games. He has a higher percentage, more yards, more touchdowns, less interceptions. What else does he
But
need?
it's not that much better. That's what I'm saying. It's not that much better.
It's enough.
He was on a team with good receivers.
Baker had good receivers.
Jarvis Landry
And Odell. And he had 2 good tight
And
ends.
Njoku and Higgins.
and Njoku was injured. Like
Much better running game.
Arian Foster, bro.
He had Aaron Foster for, what, a year?
2 years.
I doubt it.
Man, maybe more.
Yeah, I was gonna say Aaron Foster retired in like 2015.
Who do you have after that?
I don't know.
Johnson. David Johnson for 1 year too.
Yeah, David Johnson was out of his prime.
He had 1 year that was okay, and then that was it.
You see what I'm saying, right? Come on. Let's be real.
I mean, I'd take Deshaun if circumstances were different.
6 games could be like 1,000 yards, maybe 1,200 yards, 1,300 yards, and he's still ahead of your boy.
That's what I'm saying. He's not that much better.
He's got 12 more touchdowns in 6 less games, 20 less interceptions.
Did he get drafted to a team that won 1 game?
Probably.
The Texans were
Were
pretty
the
bad when he
Texans
got
good?
drafted.
No, they had Matt Schwab.
Why do you keep saying Matt Schwab like he's
Great.
Kurt Warner or something?
And that was way after.
Because he's
the-
Kirk Cousins.
That was way after those like Texans good years.
Matt Schwab had like 2, maybe 3 good years.
He had
And it
Aaron
was
Foster.
mostly because of Andre Johnson.
Do you think Deshaun Watson would have been better if he had Andre Johnson?
I got prime Andre Johnson, yes.
And DeAndre?
Who would you rather take, Andre Johnson or DeAndre Hopkins in their prime?
I think Andre.
Yeah, Andre's more healthy at least.
That's true. And he's not suspended for 6 games.
And he beat the shit out of Cortland.
And Cortland Finnegan also played for the Rams.
I mean, I had no
But
problems
he
with
was
Andre.
not. I was gonna say he wasn't on the Rams during that.
Also, he didn't even win that fight.
How? He literally
He just ripped off his helmet.
and punched him in the back of the head twice.
In the back. He had to wait till he was turning around to punch him.
He threw him on the ground.
Imagine.
I think Cortland got like literally no offense in on that.
Bro, he punched him in the helmet.
So he broke his hand. They got hit the back of his head punched.
The best thing he got was he ripped Andre's helmet off. But
At
that's
the very end.
that's it. That might be the best Texans play.
The
Oh,
best
by far.
Texans play?
Yeah.
Oh, play. I thought you said Andre Johnson's the best Texans player.
What else? What name a notable Texans play?
The game-winning touchdown over the Steelers. Andre Johnson, toe tap.
Don't remember it.
Me neither.
Aaron Foster, I'm pretty sure, had like a 99-yard touchdown run.
That is true. Against the Jags, I think.
I don't know. All I
I
know
mean,
is
I guess that is the most
the
memorable.
Andre Johnson thing comes to mind.
That's the most memorable Rams play of all time.
I'd say the Isaac Bruce touchdown.
It's definitely the tackle on the goal line.
The tackle don't matter if Isaac don't get that touchdown.
The tackle.
But that is the play that people
Does
remember.
Is it?
That's literally
Yes.
the end of the game.
I don't know, man.
I was gonna. I
It's
was
either
gonna
that
say-
or Goskowski kicking the win on them.
That's not our play. Yeah,
I
that
was
is.
gonna say Jalen Ramsey getting burnt.
That's all of Tom Brady's plays right there. Somebody else winning the game for him.
James White.
His defense against
He's
the
literally
Seahawks.
never won a Super Bowl without a top 10 defense.
The camera crew.
What?
Zebra.
The camera crew.
What do they do?
They're up in the booth and watching the
Oh.
practice session.
Who said that's illegal?
The rules.
It's only illegal if you get caught. Every other team
They
does
got
it.
caught.
Yeah.
Every other team does it except the Titans.
It's funny you say that, but you don't say that about bounty gaming. Even though every team has done that.
Done what?
Give incentives for hard-hitting plays.
There's
whatever
nothing
that
on
might
us
be.
doing
Yeah,
that.
I've never seen any other team
It's,
do it.
it's only illegal if you get caught. You just said it.
But no other team does that.
Yes, they do. There's multiple players that have said their team did that when they were on their team.
No
they were
Rams
not.
players.
Huh?
No Rams players.
Okay, not
No.
every player is going to come out about it, but that's like just a thing.
No, they give them incentives to make a tackle, not to break somebody's neck.
They never said go break their neck. They said
Bro,
hit
they
them
literally
hard.
said injure these players and you will
No,
get
they
paid.
did not.
Yeah, that's why
That
he
is
got.
what they said.
That's why Sean Payton got suspended, because the coaches were paying these players to injure other players, not just hit them hard or.
Then why did we never injure anybody?
What do you mean?
You retired Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner was old as dirt.
But you guys
Because
were,
you guys blindsided
you guys
No
had
one
We
did.
blindsided
You got-
him into oldness.
you guys
No,
had
out of
so
the
many
game.
you guys had so many dirty hits. They changed the rules.
So then why did Brett Favre last?
Why
We
you-
played him like 6 times. Tell me he's tougher than Kurt Warner.
Probably.
Bro, you seen them picks? He's tougher than Kurt Warner.
What do you mean?
You don't remember the allegations?
Oh,
I'm just
the
saying.
tax fraud.
Kurt has
No.
a good memory. Brett
You're
Favre
saying-
is forgetting stuff. Who was the smarter guy?
Brett Favre was always dumb.
I'm just saying. He said he's having problems remembering. Kurt's not having them problems. Kurt
Right.
got out at the start of Bounty Gate. He didn't stick around and keep taking that punishment.
Wasn't it?
Brett Favre's also the most
Sacked
sacked QB
quarterback,
of all
yeah.
time.
That's why Kurt's smarter.
Because he didn't get sacked?
Yep.
I never said who was smarter.
So does that mean Tom Brady's the smartest QB of all time because he'll just throw the ball away every time?
No, he gets touched and they throw a flag so people are scared to hit him.
See, if Tom was in the NFC for those years, he'd probably be gone with Philip and Eli.
Eli.
That's what I'm saying. He would have been gone with those guys. those
like
hits would have
retired.
added up.
Oh, I thought you were still on Bounty Gate. I was like, we didn't do anything to Eli.
That we know
No,
of.
Eli Apple. You guys ruined his career.
He never had a career. What career?
Getting mossed in the
He
end
actually
zone.
had a better career with us than he did anywhere else.
Oh, he went to the Super Bowl with the Bengals.
Yeah. And he got burnt like 7 times.
He went.
Yeah, so how do we ruin his career if he went to the Super Bowl after?
He was resurrected.
I'm just saying, we made him look good because our defense was giving him coverage interceptions.
Yeah, but he made the Bengals look good by dragging them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he dragged them to the
Where,
Super Bowl.
where were they before him?
Bro,
third at best in the division.
he personally got them in. Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times in one game during the playoffs, and they still won that game because of Eli Apple.
Not if Eli Apple was blocking.
Why couldn't he bring the Giants?
Some couples were just
Daniel
meant for
Jones.
each other, bro.
He tried, and Daniel Jones was just like, I'm going to trip. I think
He
10
played
yard
for the
line.
Giants when Eli was there.
Oh.
You still record?
Yeah, it's why it says live.
No, I don't see it. I didn't read it.
We get off camera.
Did Eli Apple single-handedly bring the Bengals to the Super Bowl?
No.
It's better than Jarvis Landry, though, right?
No. Eli Apple either makes a good play or he gets burned 12 times.
I will
You
say,
agree? He gets burned a lot.
he played for the Saints. He got burnt all the time.
He'll either make that one good play
And
or he gets burnt the whole game.
if he's gonna get burnt, he'd grab their face mask or pass interference.
Thank you. And he did that at Ohio State.
He never got burned at Ohio State.
He got burned.
I will say he's better than
Broncos suck.
And you know what? My boy Cleveland. I'm not too impressed.
Denzel Ward is good. You just
Why'd
be
you say
talking shit for
Broncos?
no reason.
If Denzel can stay healthy,
Uh-oh.
Let's go Broncos.
Broncos going 5 and 12 this year.
The numbers right, man.
Yeah, I think 11's closer.
Yeah, 11 losses.
if
Do you
Denzel's healthy, he's the same as Apple. He makes a good play once or twice a game, but he gets burnt 4 or 5 times a game. He doesn't always get thrown on, but his receiver loses him.
Do you think with Russell Wilson, the Broncos are going to be worse than last year or better?
Bro, they already lost Tim and Patrick.
Tim Patrick.
I think they'll be better if Russell's healthy. I don't know if he can play at this altitude. He's getting old.
He's only 33.
That's
Peyton
old.
Manning was like 40.
But that's old. That's, 10 years in the league.
Peyton Manning also had a full season off and recovered. He had surgery,
Peyton
recovered.
Manning was garbage.
Russell,
He had one of the best seasons ever with the
He
Broncos.
was the MVP.
He's garbage. He had a good year.
The second year he sucked.
he had 12 good years with the Colts.
Good years. Decent years.
He has 5 MVPs.
Does he?
Yeah, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He said playoffs. They're going to be watching the playoffs with the rest of the teams that don't make it.
Better
The
playoffs?
dude choked.
He's saying they're going to be better making
Peyton
the
was a
playoffs.
choke artist.
Oh. Bengals are
I
not
just think he
winning
ran
the
into
Super Bowl.
Brady and Belichick. too
We don't
much.
think the Bengals are winning the
I
Super
definitely
Bowl.
didn't say
No,
that.
I'm not taking his flowers from him. Peyton was a great quarterback, but he was a choke artist. He had trouble with the big game.
He
Did
couldn't
he?
beat Tom.
Or did he know Tom was Mike in the
I
shower?
feel like the Broncos.
Tom
he was on
Brady
the Broncos.
had-
They beat Tom.
Tom
more than
Brady had more. Peyton he's got an extraordinary football IQ, but Brady got a better IQ. He got a higher football IQ.
I think he had a better IQ coach.
He's got better composure.
Yeah, I don't know if you could say Peyton Manning doesn't have the highest IQ of all time. With
Neither
that
one of them
forehead.
can outrun a one-legged midget, but
Hey, don't you remember
Hey.
when Peyton
Guys,
scored that touchdown on the
Guys,
Cowboys?
guys. Peyton's up 3-2 in playoff wins.
Really?
Face to face, Payne's beat him 3 times.
3 out of 5.
but Peyton had no composure. Eli had more composure than Peyton in the pocket.
No.
In the pocket, yes, he did. He had better pocket presence.
All time, Brady's up 11-6.
But in the
But in the
playoffs.
playoffs, though, it's 3-2.
That's
So,
crazy. They only played 5 times, but like the
Nobody
Colts on
talks
the.
about that.
Crazy to think Tom Brady basically ran them.
You know, Colts fans don't like Peyton.
Because he left.
No, because he was garbage there.
What?
He'd get him into the playoffs and then use garbage. That's what Danny said.
Yeah, Danny's not the brightest.
He knows his Colts, though.
Hey, at least he didn't pack up in the middle of the night while everyone was sleeping and move the team.
Who did that?
The Colts? How you think they left Baltimore?
That's fucking good.
They left Baltimore and then Cleveland packed up in the middle of the night and went to Baltimore. And then won a
And then
fucking
went-
Super Bowl
and then went back to Cleveland and
with the
not
same
won. The,
damn players they were in Cleveland with, most of them.
and then came back to Cleveland and couldn't win the Super Bowl.
No, they didn't come back to Cleveland.
Oh, they became the Ravens.
Yes.
Yeah, new team. Still cursed. New
And do you
team.
know Cleveland had Belichick?
As an offensive coordinator.
Was it-
Better not have been.
No, he was their coach.
Head coach?
Yes.
When?
When he was at Cleveland.
Yeah, when was that?
I don't know
89?
what fucking year it was.
When did he go to the Patriots?
Right before he left the Jets.
He went to the Patriots before he left the Jets.
No, he like signed with the Jets, and then backed out, and then signed with the Patriots like the next day, or something like that.
Could you imagine if the Jets
Did
just
you all
became?
address the suspension?
Yeah.
Something burned.
Yeah, I'm the heat the cast iron skillet.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought it was the
Skillet.
Broncos' playoff chances.
Yeah, Broncos aren't winning the division. They're not winning second place in the division. They're not getting third place in the division. They're literally going to be last.
The Broncos won the Super Bowl because Manning's leadership, not Vaughn strapping Peyton to his back and winning the game. Not Aqib Talib almost breaking Teddy Ginn's neck. Come on now. We know it was the defense.
Yeah, Von Miller,
Who
Bradley
is this
Chubb.
dude?
I don't know.
He's die hard, and that's what we need around here. So die hard.
Pete
Hey, if we're
Jansen,
being real,
Callahan.
that second Super
Callahan.
Bowl that Peyton got, they got there from Brock Osweiler. Brock Osweiler.
Bro, that was the cleanest catch of all time.
Yeah, I don't know how he knew that was coming.
La la Rams.
La 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 la.
Like this.
Bro, Marcus, just give it up. Shane, go sleep with you, dog.
Titans winning it all this year. Let's be honest.
What? All the draft picks because they're gonna be dead last.
Put 100 on it.
100 that they're dead last, but any other thing you can get it.
No, let's
Fuck
get a
that.
little
If they're
personal
not
here,
gonna-
bro.
What did she say?
Shut the hell up, Geoff. Get out of here.
Saints are top 10 with Thomas healthy. We all had him top 10.
Even
Well-
with Thomas unhealthy, I think they're still top 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say everybody. We all had him like in the Super Bowl contenders.
I'm sorry, Geoff. That was a little rude. I'm sorry.
If the
What did you
Broncos
say?
don't win, I would say Chiefs. Chiefs also aren't going to be as good as they have
Broncos
been.
don't win.
I like how Geoff is a Broncos fan, and you're nonstop talking about the Broncos, and the first thing he says is the Saints.
Bro, the Broncos are trash.
The
Dude, this
mama
man
in
roasted your
football,
mom,
the
dog.
devil.
Tell me you're not just gonna take that, bro.
Why?
Bro, he just roasted your mom. You need to drive up there, slap him,
Up where?
wherever he is.
Amazon warehouse?
Let it be known. You're not playing, bro.
Did you show him what you said to your mom?
Oh. I forgot to put it on the thing, too.
Yeah, I just remembered that.
Oh, bro, Geoff coming at you, dog.
What did he say?
Better than what did that say? Oh, he put.
Stupid. Hold on. Before we go any further,
Better than Titans.
all the news said was he slept with his mom's friend. Not that she was also a mom.
You would assume, though.
She don't have to be.
Technically,
What if her mom's
Yeah.
friend's like 25, guys?
yeah.
Suddenly it's not so weird. Are not trash. Did you see the off-season players we got? Wilson and other Broncos are going to the playoffs.
What other players did they get besides Wilson?
I know they overpaid Randy Gregory like crazy.
The Dallas linebacker.
You buying Cowboys gold, dog? Cowboys gold? Name a player who ever left the Cowboys and was good.
Terrell Owens.
Actually, isn't that when his career started going down?
Because
After the Cowboys?
that was like towards the end of his season too, huh? Or his career when he went to the Cowboys. He was already in the league for a few years.
That was after the Eagles, after the 49ers.
Yeah.
Come on, Cal
Who?
Poon.
Cow pooping.
Name one. Name one. Just one. I only use one.
I'm trying to think.
I know. It's like, I guess DeMarco Murray had like a good season.
With the Eagles.
Yeah.
That was his best season, though, wasn't it?
What, the Eagles?
Yeah.
I doubt it. I thought his rookie year was his best season.
Really?
I thought. I don't know. You know where DeMarco is right now?
In Chinatown?
Coaching OU's running backs.
Really? Is he from Oklahoma?
Yep, he is. Yep, he is.
What part?
Like, wait, you mean like he's born in Oklahoma?
It's a joke.
Bro, he had 1,800 yards one season.
Yeah, wasn't that with the Eagles?
Actually,
he was with Dallas.
His best non-years with the Titans, dog.
Damn.
And you roasted him. I was mad when Jones went to Tampa to the... What was that?
I was mad when Jones went to Tampa to chase a ring. I wish he would have stayed with the Titans. Julio Jones was not the move.
Is that the Jones he's talking about?
Yeah, because he was on the Titans and he signed with Tampa recently.
Oh.
Julio Jones just did not pan out the way he should have.
Does it kind of seem like they have like three the same guy in Godwin, Evans, and Julio?
Yeah, like they're kind of more just a deep jump ball, throw ball, jump catch.
Does Tom still have the arm though?
No. Did Tom ever have the arm? The only time he ever threw the ball real deep was with Randy Moss. Think about it. Even with the Bucks, he doesn't like do deep bombs, you know.
AJ Brown is your money maker, but now he's gone. Oh snap, bro!
I mean, we got Robert Woods.
Just trying to have fun here.
Oh, he's a Texas fan, so you know you gotta go like this. You gotta wrap it around, and then you gotta pull them. Hang them horns.
But
Try
do
to
you
get
think
canceled out
shoes
here.
from Texas are done?
I like college football better.
That's what I was saying.
How's he gonna say AJ Brown's the moneymaker? This man be saying like Derrick Henry's like a bum, basically.
Does he really think that?
He'll be like, Derrick Henry's not that good, like stuff like that. And he also said Lamar Jackson is not that good. And
Oklahoma.
Ohio State, the best team in the country.
Who is your team, bro?
Yeah, say your bum ass team, boy.
Oh yeah,
Who is it?
the London Silly Men. The Florida Goddars.
You don't even know who the best receiver was there.
On the London Silly Men.
It's Mike Trout.
Yeah.
He was too good that he had to switch to baseball.
Florida.
The best receiver. Aaron Hernandez.
The last few years. Last 5 years. We was talking about him the other day, bro.
Cooper Cup.
I'm trying to think of who you're thinking of.
The guy we was talking about the other day. He was on the show. PTCI. Available on Mondays.
He was on the show.
Fourth topic.
I don't think Texas is going to be good this year. Everybody keeps saying Texas is back. Texas is back. Texas ain't been
I
back.
don't know which week.
We actually have 4 viewers. right
Last
now. It's pretty
Monday.
crazy.
I can't think
What
of
up,
any
4
receivers.
viewers? How you guys doing?
Van Jefferson, bro.
I think he's the best Florida receiver.
The last few years. Bro, he was a second round pick. He was the last receiver that got drafted out of Florida. Wait. Oh, I was going to put it up to 6. I didn't shit. Don't get me wrong, Henry was the go-to guy too. Why can't I see the side? Is that ancient joke?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. No, because I can read it. Because it has to be scooted over. It says, don't get me wrong, Henry was the go-to guy, but you can't only have a run game. I mean,
How was that on Henry, though? I don't really
Yeah,
get
say Florida's definitely not known as wide receiver U, that's for sure.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
down. No, down.
Van Jefferson
down.
was not on any
You
list.
see it at that bar?
Yeah, I tried to drag it. Oh.
Oh, but it still
Don't
didn't
get me
do nothing?
wrong, Henry was the go-to guy.
Ah, that's weird.
B, you can't. This man says you can't have only running.
Can't only have a running game. But, like,
To be
the
fair,
Titans have
Okay.
literally won the conference multiple years with only a running game. Like,
we won the
proven that
conference like once,
twice.
twice.
Yeah, in the last 3 years.
My ass.
Yeah,
No,
we
they
lost.
were the top seed twice. in the last
Twice?
We lost to the Chiefs in 2019 when we were the top seed, and we lost to the Bengals in the divisional round.
Jeez, dude, you guys are just as bad as the Packers when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What's his name?
Texas will be good this year. They have a Heisman Trophy winner.
But did you win a playoff game or?
Bro, did the Broncos make the playoffs?
Why is Geoff coming at him so hard?
Y'all just always came at Derek hard like that.
Can you rephrase
Did the
that?
Broncos make the playoffs? That's all I'm asking. Are they even going to win above 500 this year? No, they're not.
Bro, I'm tired of you saying that.
Why?
Because I don't get where you're getting that logic from.
They have the hardest division.
I also have them
Raiders-
going under 500.
The Raiders are going to beat the shit out of them both games. The Chargers are going to beat the shit out of them both games. The Chiefs are going to beat the shit out of them both games. They're
No,
not beating the
they
Packers. They're not
This guy-
beating the Titans.
This guy's talking about a decade ago.
We won a Super Bowl.
I
What
mean,
the fuck have you guys won?
You do have no Super Bowl.
We're also the second newest team in the league.
No, you're
Or
not.
third. We're the third newest.
The Oilers don't have one either.
They don't count as
They
us
go to
being
your
the newest.
lineage.
Yeah,
if you
but
look up the stats.
the Titans are the third newest team in the league. We became a team in '98.
I mean, really, the Texans are.
The Texans and the Jags are the 1 and 2, and then we're third.
Why is your guys' whole division just new?
The Colts aren't. Colts been around for a while.
Said, what the F have you guys done? Why would that matter? You are good, then.
Is he messing up or is it the chat?
We just can't see it.
Why would that matter if you're good then win?
Man, coming at you, bro.
I'm just saying, the Broncos didn't even make the playoffs. They're still not going to make the playoffs. The Titans are going to make the playoffs.
I'd bet the Titans have a better record than the Broncos this year.
Bet the man then.
All right, get off. I'll put $500
Middle.
that the Titans have a better record than them.
You heard it.
I mean, the
500
Titans have a
smacker.
better record than them. No, I'll shake on it right now.
$500.
Yeah, because the Titans are going to have a better record than the Broncos. That's a fact.
What are you gonna do if they don't? And you OG off $500.
It won't happen.
We had Drew Lock last year. Just saying.
Actually,
that,
Teddy
say
Bridgewater?
something.
Teddy Bridgewater played
Oh, he
14
said bet.
games.
It's official.
I bet. Teddy Bridgewater played 14 games. We looked at the stats. Teddy Bridgewater and Russell
Bro.
Wilson
Don't-
were literally neck and neck.
He played less games, had better stats.
No, they
and
played
it was
the
one
same
bad
amount of
year when the
games.
whole Seahawks
They,
were bad.
they played the same amount of games.
No, they did.
Yes, they did. They both played 14.
I'm telling you.
Why?
They're behind in the votes.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Cool.
we need to put something.
Who's going to have a better record, the Broncos or the Titans?
I haven't seen the schedules, but probably the Broncos.
Whatever. You heard it here first, guys. The guy who would start his team with Jarvis Landry over Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase says
I
the
didn't say
Broncos.
Jamar Chase.
I said,
he
who would
said
you rather
both.
have, Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase? And you said Jarvis Landry. That's
From the team leadership.
we said, who do you want as receiver number one? And you said
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis Landry. Wasn't even an option. We said Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase,
Right.
and you looked us in the eyes
I'll
and
bet
said
you.
Jarvis Landry.
Look us in the eyes.
I'll bet you a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich that Russell Wilson has a better year than Ryan Tannehill.
You'll bet me a chicken sandwich that Russell Wilson has what, more yards?
Just a better overall season.
What counts as a better overall season? Because Ryan Tannehill is going to finish first in the conference. Russell Wilson might
I'm
have
saying,
more
I'm
yards.
talking him, his play-wise.
Well, Russell Wilson might have more yards. Russell
I think
Wilson
we'll
might
have more yards,
touchdowns.
more touchdowns, less interceptions.
A run game.
I'm not saying that.
That's what I'm betting.
Yeah, I'm not accepting that bet
You got
because
a
I
lot
don't
of-
disagree.
You got a lot of variables.
Ryan
there.
Tannehill does not put up stats. He doesn't throw the ball as much as
You got a lot of variables there. You got
Ryan
offensive
Tannehill.
line. You got play calling.
Ryan Tannehill is going to have a better record at the end of the season.
You got a run game to think about.
All right, I bet
Russell
you a
Wilson.
chicken sandwich. The Broncos finish with a better record
Okay, why would you do the Broncos and not the Saints?
because that's who you're arguing.
But I think the Titans are going to have a better record than the Saints.
This man
We
said,
have a harder division.
That sounds like a cop out.
Says Russ gonna have a better
No,
season.
you.
than
That
Buster
sounds like you're
ass
copping out
Ryan.
away from the Broncos.
He's not a Broncos fan. I already bet
Don't
somebody on the
matter.
chat that's a Broncos fan.
It don't matter if he's a fan or not. He's trying to make a point.
I already
Matt Ryan
bet.
does suck.
I already bet somebody on the chat.
He
who
bet
was a Broncos
$500.
fan.
Ain't neither of them paid up.
You
good.
need $500
I will-
for you give somebody on the chat.
I will bet
$500.
anything Russ will be better than busted ass Ryan.
Anything?
He said you're smoking crack. I literally just said that Russ will have better
He
stats.
said anything, so bet for his daughter.
But then he gets to put up
I
his
think-
son.
I
No.
think Tennessee will have a better
He has to
year.
put up a chicken sandwich.
But Tennessee will have a better year, but Ryan will have a better season at the position, I think.
You mean Russ will have a better
I mean,
season?
Russell.
Oh, I was like,
I don't disagree with that. Because Ryan's only going to put up like 3,000 yards, 2,800 yards. But guess what? It's going to get us
Russell's
to the number one seed in the AFC.
Russell's
All right,
a
how about
threat.
this?
Throwing the ball, he's a threat. Running the ball,
if Trevor Lawrence has a better year than Ryan Tannehill,
he's not
you-
going to have a better year than C.J. Stroud at Ohio State.
but if he does, you have to rock a Jags jersey.
All right, and if he doesn't, you have to rock a Titans jersey.
Why me?
Because you're the one making the bet.
The Trevor Lawrence jersey, right? Not just a Jags jersey.
And if
I'll
he
tell you
doesn't,
what.
you have to rock a Ryan
The
Tannehill.
loser has to rock a Jarvis Landry jersey.
I'll buy one
No.
right now.
No, a Braylon Edwards jersey.
Braylon Edwards.
Because he owns it.
I've got a Cleveland Browns Braylon Edwards jersey. The loser has to wear it.
I mean,
I'm not against that. I
I'd
don't
wear any
dislike the
jersey
Browns.
except for probably a Falcons jersey.
All right,
How about this,
so-
guys? You got to wear a Tom Brady jersey all
Oh,
week
hell.
and defend him in every argument.
Dude, I'd sleep with a
What
man
is the
before
bet?
I do that.
That's going on TikTok.
Thumbnail that shit.
Come on, huh? Shake on it, guys.
What's the bet, though?
Who has the better season?
I mean, I don't actually believe Trevor Lawrence will have a better season. I
That's
was
what
just
I'm
telling him.
saying.
All right. The bet will be
You said basketball. This man's a Duke fan. I see all the Duke shit all over his page.
all right, but the bet will be
Big Cat killed Coach K.
the bet will be the Broncos finish with a better record than the Titans. The loser has to change his profile picture for a month to Tom Brady.
Damn, a month.
Can I edit myself, like grabbing his ass?
Hey, raise it up
Sure.
one, dude. Put Brady in that like goat head on his jersey and stuff.
You have to do the one. You have to. It has to be the picture where he's holding up 7 rings.
All right.
All right.
That's just a profile picture. What, on Facebook?
Yeah.
On all
Should've-
social media?
Should have put up. You have to put Brady's the goat every day for that
I
month.
mean, he
Hey,
doesn't
he
hate
agrees.
Brady as much as I do.
He agrees that Titans will have a better season.
Just saying.
Wait, are you saying between me and Geoff or me and you?
What?
The Tom Brady thing?
Either or. Now you guys got $500.
Because he said
already.
okay. Yeah, but
Oh,
which is-
I meant us. Because we've been arguing about this for like a month now.
bro, I honestly.
All right, actually, no, we should make it. Who's gonna have a better season, Russell Wilson or Justin Fields?
Loser has to wear one of these.
Justin Fields.
Loser has to wear one of these. You get to pick. Josh Cribbs.
These aren't bad things. Like nobody.
Braylon's garbage.
He was,
Andrews was not
This
garbage.
one. Sundays are for the dogs.
bro. That
I'll
needs to
wear
be
that and then just put
a
Wilson
Zach.
on
Yeah,
the back.
Zach Wilson's face on it.
And I'll put a piece of masking tape. Just says Landry on the back.
No, we.
I-
Juice.
You do know Jarvis Landry plays for the Saints now, right?
Yeah.
Bro, we're gonna.
You gotta be a fan.
Of what? Jarvis Landry?
Yeah.
I like Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis is a good coach.
I've liked Jarvis Landry since the Dolphins.
He's a good player.
Bro, we should make those shirts and sell them, and it just says Sunday are for the dogs, and it's just Zach Wilson, Jameis
Or-
Winston, and Joe Burrow's faces.
Or you know
Joe
that
Burrows,
meme?
he's a dog.
You know that meme where it's like an X-ray of a
Joe
chest
Burrows
and
is
the
so
heart?
much better than Tannehill.
Have you seen that meme though?
I'm saying he's a dog.
But have you seen that meme?
He said Wilson will have a better season than Justin Fields. Like that's a question.
Well, to him it is.
You don't
But,
believe it. Look at him.
Have you seen that meme where it's like an X-ray of a chest, and then there's like a dog as the heart? And it's like that's the dog in me. Where you put Zach Wilson's face there. That's the dog in me. Then we have to sleep with moms or older female friends. I guess they don't have to be moms according to Troy.
I'm just saying. I need the proof before proving it.
Oh, I gotta leave.
Yeah, I was about to say we've got a little over here. All right.
All right, well, that's been Room Full of Swag. Thanks for joining in.
If you're a Broncos fan, I don't agree with you,
Loser
but I do
wears
agree
this.
they're better than the Titans.
Steve Atwater.
Loser wears this.
I'm pretty sure I wore that one time when we went to a Broncos game at that bar on Vegas. It was that game that